A developer who owns properties here in Seattle and Chelan was arrested for trying to poison dozens of trees in Chelan County.
Detectives say the man wants the trees gone to improve the views on his own land. KOMO 4's Kristen Drew reports evidence from several locations helped investigators find their suspect.
These poplar trees were planted to create a buffer between two Chelan County properties. But detectives say the trees aren't so popular with the owner of a nearby development.
I was over on a property hunting expedition.
This is developer Ted Schroth. He's accused of pouring salt around more than 100 trees that border his property. Investigators say Schroth did it last fall to improve the views at the lookout. The caretaker of this property noticed a white substance around the trees, then called police. The next day, detectives say a woman who cleans properties at the lookout found salt residue throughout Schroth's home and in the garbage, packaging for a new headlamp and utility knife.
Detectives say Schroth bought $500 worth of salt from this Walmart. Store employees then provided detectives with surveillance video that shows the suspect paying for the salt, then loading it into his truck.
When detectives asked Schroth about the salt purchases, Schroth claimed it was so he could stockpile for the winter and denied knowing anything about the salt on these trees. A statement from Schroth's attorney reads in part, quote, Ted Schroth is a civically minded and active member of the greater Seattle and Chelan communities. He is committed to responding to these allegations in a responsible manner. Meanwhile, neighbors say these trees were planted long before Schroth purchased this land. His neighbors spent $5,000 removing the salt. If these trees die, it will cost more than $295,000 to replace them. In Chelan, Kristen Drew, KOMO 4 News.
Ted Schroth is now charged with malicious mischief. He was released from jail on his own recognizance and is expected back in court in 2 weeks.